Typecasting simply means changing data type of a variable. Let's say this variable age is having integer value 30. By typecasting, we can change it to a string data type, and anytime we can change it back to integer. Let's say here we have a variable x having a floating point value. We want to convert this floating point number to integer number, and we want to ignore the decimal part. For that, we will typecast using int function. Write int and within parentheses we give 1.2, and now if we press run, you can see we get 1 and the decimal part is ignored. So this is how we can convert a floating point number to integer number. And now let's say we want to convert this integer number to a floating point number having decimal part. We can do that using float function. Press run and you see 1.0 this time. So 1 is converted to 1.0. Similarly, if we want to convert this integer to a string, we can use str for that. And this way our integer becomes a string. Now let's see an example where we can see the real benefit of using typecasting. Let's say we have a variable x. Its value is coming from server, from somewhere. Suppose the value is 10 and it's a number but in a string form. Second variable, let's say y, we suppose its value to be 3, and this one again is a string value. So both x and y are string numbers. Now suppose we want to add x and y. Is it possible? Well, let's try. Create another variable z, write x plus y. If you print z, you will get 103. So what's happening? The numbers are not being added. They are being concatenated and merged together because both x and y are string values. So plus will not add them. Instead it will concatenate them. We want to add x and y, but addition is not happening. So what we need to do is we need to convert both x and y into integer. Then we can add them. Let's change this string to integer using int function. And do the same with 3, which is value of y. Now if we press run, you see 13, which is perfect. So what we have done here, we have simply converted the string numbers, the string values to integer values, and then we were able to add them and print the result on console. So that's how typecasting is very useful sometimes in our applications. One thing very important to mention here, let's say if this string value contains anything besides number, let's say m. Now if you try to run, you will get error at this line. The error says that we cannot convert this string into integer because this string is not a perfect number which can be converted into integer. So make sure when you try to convert some string into integer of float, the string value should be a complete number and it should not contain any letter besides a number.